Listen to me. Life doesn't care about your excuses, your complaints, or the long explanations you give about why you couldn't make it happen. The world only respects results. Nobody's handing you respect just because you tried. Nobody's putting food on the table just because you almost made it. The game only pays out to finishers, the ones who get it done, no matter how they feel, no matter what they face. Those are the ones who win. You complain, you waste time. When you explain, you waste energy. When you lock in and just get it done, you build a reputation that speaks louder than any excuse ever could. People may not always like you. They may not always understand you, but they will respect you when they see you deliver. The formula is simple. Stop talking about it. Stop justifying it. Stop crying about it. Just put in the work until it's finished. Every time you open your mouth to complain, you are telling yourself that you are powerless. You are giving the world a front row seat to your weakness. Complaining has never fixed a single thing in human history. It doesn't move the needle forward. It doesn't break barriers. It doesn't change outcomes. Does is drain you. It takes the little energy you had left and throws it away into the wind. Think about it. When has complaining ever built muscle? When has it ever stacked money in your bank account? When has it ever pushed you to the finish line? Never. Complaining solves nothing, but action solves everything. I see so many people waste years of their life because they get comfortable with the habit of pointing fingers. It's my boss's fault. It's my family's fault. It's the economy. It's bad luck. The moment you go down that road, you've already lost because you've handed over your power. Complaining is easy. It requires no effort, no sacrifice, no courage. Here's the truth. Life is not going to bend to your complaints. The universe doesn't move just because you're frustrated. It only moves when you take responsibility and apply force through action. When you stop complaining, you force yourself to face reality. Reality is where transformation happens. Complaining hides the truth. It keeps you blind. But when you say, no, I'm not going to cry about this anymore, suddenly you start seeing the small things you can do to change the situation. You realize you can study a little longer, wake up a little earlier, save a little more, train a little harder. That's when momentum begins because you've shifted your energy from problems to solutions. I know life isn't fair. I know you've been through pain. People have betrayed you. Life has blindsided you. Circumstances have hit you hard. But listen, complaining about it won't make it disappear. Everyone has scars. Everyone has a story. The difference between those who rise and those who stay stuck is this. The ones who rise refuse to waste their breath on complaints. They channel that energy into work. They turn frustration into fuel. They turn pain into power. And let's be real, people don't even care about your complaints. They nod their head. They pretend to listen. Deep down, they're thinking about their own lives, their own struggles. Your complaints aren't making them respect you more. They're making them trust you less. Nobody follows the person who cries about how hard it is. They follow the one who shows strength, who says, yeah, it's hard, but I'm still moving. Respect is earned when you push through, not when you whine about why it's tough. So the next time life hits you, the next time you feel the urge to open your mouth and complain, stop, bite your tongue, catch yourself. Instead of saying, this isn't fair, ask yourself, what can I do right now to move forward? Instead of saying, why me? Say, try me. That mindset will shift everything. Complaining solves nothing, but refusing to complain, that builds character, discipline, and in the end, strength is the only thing that gets you through. You can spend hours explaining why something didn't happen, why you didn't make it, why circumstances held you back, but explanations don't move the scoreboard. At the end of the day, the record still shows whether you won or lost. Explanations are like smoke. They look big. They fill the room for a moment, but then they vanish, leaving nothing behind. They don't add to your legacy. They don't put food on the table. They don't make people trust you more. People don't remember the reasons. They remember the results. You can tell them about the injury, the lack of money, the unfair boss, or the bad break. But years later, no one cares about the story. They care about whether you delivered. Explanations are really just self-defense for the ego. It's you trying to protect yourself from looking weak, from admitting that you fell short. But the truth is explanations don't change what happened. They don't rewrite history. If you missed the opportunity, you missed it. If you didn't finish the job, it's unfinished. If you didn't win, you lost. And piling excuses on top of that doesn't make it easier. It makes it worse. Now you're building a habit of rationalizing failure instead of learning from it and pushing harder. The great ones don't waste time explaining. They don't justify themselves to anyone. They let their work, their consistency, and their victory speak for them. They know that people may not always understand their process, but in the end, when they succeed, the results will be undeniable. Silence followed by achievement is far louder than 1,000 excuses followed by nothing. When you win, nobody asks for your explanation. Winning explains itself. And here's the dangerous thing. When you live in the world of explanations, you actually trick yourself into thinking you've done something. You feel like you've worked because you spent an hour explaining why it didn't happen. Explanations don't create progress. They don't put weight on the bar. They don't add dollars to your account. They don't open doors. They just take energy away from the fight. Every time you explain, you are robbing yourself of the energy you need to execute. Think about how much stronger you would be if you replaced every explanation with action. Instead of saying, I couldn't because, what if you said nothing, went back into the grind, and came out with proof? People respect results, and they respect silence. They don't respect someone who always has a story about why things didn't work out. Stop explaining. Start producing. Because here's the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is changing your grade because you explained. Nobody is giving you a promotion because you had a good story. Nobody is handing you the trophy because you said life was unfair. The trophy goes to the one who finishes. The check goes to the one who delivers. The respect goes to the one who executes. So the next time you're tempted to open your mouth and explain why something didn't happen, stop, close your mouth, open your hands, and put in the work. Don't tell people who you are, show them. Don't explain your dream, prove it. Justify your failure, turn it into fuel. Results speak louder than explanations ever could. And once you understand that, you'll stop talking and start winning. Talk is cheap, and everyone talks. Everyone has a dream. Everyone has a plan. Everyone has an excuse. Everyone has a story, but actions are what separate the average from the extraordinary. You can tell people all day long that you're grinding, that you're committed, that you're serious about your future. But if your actions don't back it up, your words mean nothing. Actions speak louder than words because actions cannot lie. You either showed up or you didn't. You either executed or you didn't. You either pushed through or you quit. That's why the ones who rise don't waste their breath trying to convince others with promises or explanations. They prove it with consistency and results. Think about it. How many people do you know who are always about to do something big? They're about to start the business, about to hit the gym, about to write the book. They talk and talk and talk, but the about never turns into don't. Their words are loud, but their actions are silent. And then you look at the ones who actually build something, half the time, they don't even announce it. They're too busy working. They're too busy moving. They don't need to shout about their hustle because their results scream for them. Actions align with your words, you build trust. When your actions exceed your words, you build respect. But when your words exceed your actions, you build doubt. People stop believing you. They start rolling their eyes every time you say, this time, serious. Nobody wants to follow someone who talks big but delivers small. People follow the ones whose footsteps prove their commitment. And let's go deeper. Your actions don't just speak to others. They speak to you. Every time you act, you are sending a message to your own subconscious. When you say you'll do something and then you actually do it, you strengthen your belief in yourself. You wire discipline into your identity. But when you say one thing and do another, you weaken yourself. You teach your mind that you can't trust your own word. That's dangerous because once you stop believing yourself, you're finished. Actions are not just proof to the world. They are proof to you that you are who you say you are. Stop wasting your energy trying to talk people into believing in you. Stop explaining yourself. Stop trying to convince others with empty promises. Let your actions do the heavy lifting. Let your results walk into the room before you even say a word. Deliver consistently. People will have no choice but to notice. When you execute at a high level, you don't have to tell anyone who you are. They'll see it. In the end, words fade, but actions echo. People forget what you promised. They'll never forget how you showed up. They'll never forget how you kept pushing when others quit. They'll never forget how your grind spoke louder than your excuses. So don't just talk about the dream. Don't just say you want it. Prove it. Build it. live it. Actions scream so loud that your words become unnecessary, because when it's real, you don't have to say much. The work will say it all. Resilience is the silent language of credibility. It's easy to show up when the sun is shining, when the path is smooth. Everything is going according to plan. Anybody can smile when the money's flowing and the doors are opening. But credibility is not built in moments of ease. It's forged in the fire of struggle. When you refuse to complain, when you refuse to explain, you're telling the world, I don't break, I don't fold, I don't run. And people see that. They may not say it out loud, but deep down, they respect the one who takes the punches and keeps moving forward. Resilience proves who you are when nobody's watching. It's the way you wake up and go again after a sleepless night. It's the way you push when your body is tired, your mind is heavy, and your heart feels broken. Resilience is not glamorous. It's gritty. It's bloody knuckles, sore muscles, and long nights with no applause. Here's the truth. Those who endure without broadcasting their pain build a credibility that no words could ever buy. People may doubt what you say, but they can't deny what you survive. When you stop complaining, you cut off the easy escape. Complaining makes you weak because it opens a door to pity, and pity is poison. If you let yourself rely on pity, you'll never grow. But when you decide, I don't need sympathy, I don't need understanding, I just need to keep going, that's when you start becoming unstoppable. You stop looking for handouts, and you start building strength that cannot be faked. That strength earns trust. People know you're not just strong when it's convenient, you're strong when it's brutal. Credibility is built when you refuse to explain too, because explanations are often attempts to soften the blow of failure. But real resilience says, I don't need to justify myself. I'll take the hit, I'll eat the loss, and I'll keep moving. That silence is powerful. People see that you don't waste time defending your pride. You're too busy preparing for the next round. That's the kind of spirit that makes leaders. That's the kind of spirit people want to follow. Understand this: every storm you endure without complaining, every loss you take without explaining is a deposit into your credibility account. One day when you succeed, people will look back and remember they never broke, they never whined, they never made excuses. That memory becomes your reputation, and reputation is currency. It will open doors, attract opportunities, and command respect without you ever asking for it. So the next time life knocks you down, don't complain, don't explain, stand back up, show the world that your heart is bigger than your circumstances. Resilience is not about being unbreakable, it's about refusing to stay broken. And when people see that, they'll know you're not just someone who talks about strength. You are strength. That's credibility. And you only earn it by enduring what others can't. Focus is the weapon that separates the distracted from the disciplined, the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the finishers. Complaining is a distraction. Explaining is a distraction. Both pull your attention away from what actually matters, getting the job done. Every second you waste justifying yourself or crying about your circumstances is a second stolen from the mission. And here's the truth: the mission doesn't care about your distractions. The clock doesn't stop because you pause to whine. Competition doesn't slow down because you felt the need to explain. The opportunity doesn't wait for you while you defend yourself. It keeps moving. And if you're not locked in, you'll miss it. The greats understand that focus is sacred. They protect it with everything they've got. They know that the enemy of execution is distraction, and distraction often disguises itself as harmless. Just vent a little, just explain a little, just talk it out. But each time you let yourself drift into that, you weaken your grip on the target. Focus is like a muscle. It gets stronger when you train it and weaker when you neglect it. If you give your energy to complaints, if you give your time to explanations, don't be surprised when your execution feels sloppy and your progress feels slow. When you refuse to complain, you keep your mind clear. You don't waste time rehearsing negativity. When you refuse to explain, you keep your eyes forward. You don't waste energy rewriting history. And when both of those are eliminated, all that remains is the work. You're able to channel every ounce of energy into movement, into building, into grinding. That's why people who stay focused often seem superhuman. They're not superhuman, they're just not distracted by noise. Focus also requires boundaries. You can't keep entertaining conversations that pull you away from your mission. You can't keep surrounding yourself with people who want to complain about the government, the economy, or their bad luck all day. That energy spreads like a virus. If you want to stay focused, you've got to cut it off. Protect your circle. Protect your time. Protect your mental space. Because what you feed your focus is what grows. If you feed it excuses, you'll grow weaker. If you feed it action, you'll grow unstoppable. The truth is, nobody remembers the distracted. Nobody celebrates the ones who almost did it. The ones who lost themselves in explanations, the ones who let complaints pull them off course. History only remembers the finishers, the ones who had tunnel vision, the ones who blocked out the noise and hit the target. That's the power of focus. It makes you unforgettable because you accomplish what others only talked about. So stop letting distractions steal your future. Stop letting your focus get hijacked by what doesn't matter. Tune out the noise, lock in on the mission. Give it everything you've got until it's finished. Complaining won't finish it. Explaining won't finish it. Only focus will. And when you master that, nothing, not doubt, not delay, not difficulty, will be able to stop you. Execution is freedom. That's the truth most people never realize. When you complain, you trap yourself in the prison of your own excuses. When you explain, you lock yourself inside a cage of other people's opinions. But when you execute, when you just get it done, you unlock the doors. You don't owe anyone explanations. You don't beg anyone for understanding. And you don't waste energy defending yourself. Your results become your shield, your proof, your freedom. You can walk into any room with confidence because you know you put in the work. You know your actions back you up. That's freedom. Knowing your grind speaks louder than your words ever could. Execution liberates you from doubt. When you act, you don't have to wonder whether you're capable. You know, you've proven it to yourself through sweat, through late nights, through discipline. Doubt fades when evidence rises, and evidence only comes from execution. The people who live in fear are the ones who never move, the ones who sit and explain instead of act. Stay stuck in the same cycles because they've never built the confidence that comes from doing. But when you execute, when you deliver, you carry proof with you everywhere you go. That proof is power. Execution also frees you from the weight of other people's opinions. You're busy explaining yourself. You're still living for approval. You're still worried about how people see you. But when you execute, you don't need their approval. The results demand respect. Even your haters can't deny what you've built. They may not like you. They may never admit it out loud, but deep down, they know you did what they couldn't. That's freedom. Freedom from needing validation because your work validates itself. And let's be clear, execution doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean every step is flawless. It means you finish. It means you push through setbacks, you adapt, you learn, you grow, and you don't quit until the job is complete. Perfection is a trap. Execution is liberation. Because freedom doesn't come from waiting for everything to be just right. It comes from moving, finishing, from building something real while others are still talking about it. Execution even frees your future. Every time you deliver, every time you finish, you build momentum. That momentum opens doors you didn't even see before. Opportunities chase the ones who execute. People trust the ones who execute. Resources flow to the ones who execute. Why? Because results are rare and people value what is rare. The more you execute, the freer your path becomes because now you have leverage. You don't need to beg for chances. They come looking for you. So stop complaining, stop explaining, stop waiting for permission. Just get it done. Execution is the master key that unlocks every other door. It frees you from doubt, from opinions, from fear, from stagnation. Frees you to live bold, to walk strong, to stand tall in the truth that you did the work. And once you taste that freedom, you'll never want to go back to the chains of excuses again. Execution is freedom, so execute.